All right, we are on day 90, which is 3 months basically. We got 3 months done of this testing out the My Legion secret here. My name is Mike Iser, by the way, for those of you who are newer. And do me a favor, if you're new here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell icon so you're notified of future videos as they're released. Because what I'm doing is I'm documenting my entire journey here for everyone to see if this is profitable, to see how I'm doing this, to see if it's worth picking up. You know, so far in my case, I've been able to break even day 50 testing out this system. I was in profit by day 60. And as long as things continue as they are, I'm about $500 in profit each month. And I'm hoping that as time goes on, that increases. But yeah, that's my results thus far. Brief overview of it all. But in this video, for those of you who are, have been around the block, I'm going to be going over a viewer's question about his account. I'm going to go over some of his statistics in this video. So hopefully other people can glean some information from that. I gave him some advice. He posted it in the comments yesterday. So I'm just going to go over that a little bit. And before I get into that, as well as the results for the day, I'm going to go over this for the newer people so that they can come up to speed with what we're doing here. So My Legion Secret, it's a system that is drip feeding us 100 leads each day. And these leads are in the internet marketing / make money online niche. So these people are looking to make money online. So we're going to the affiliate marketplace Clickbank and finding products there related to making money that we can promote to these people. We're going to the vendors there for the products, and they are providing us with 10 free email swipe files to copy and paste and use to promote their product. And that's what we're doing. We're copying the subject line, copying the body for the product, and pasting it into My Legion Secret, which has an inbuilt email sending mechanism in here that allows us to send out mails to these leads that are building up over time. So with 100 leads a day, we're getting 3,000 at the end of the month, then 6,000 and 9,000 third month. So leads are building up, right? And we're paying $1 for every 100 leads each day because it's a $30 a month membership. Now there's also a $30 setup fee. So $30 setup fee, okay, the first month, $30 recurring billing, so that's $60 the first month. Then the second month is just the $30 recurring billing. Third month, $30 recurring billing. So it's a cheaper alternative than say paying $30 or $40 for an autoresponder and then paying $50 for 100 clicks and then paying another $50 for another 100 clicks and another $50 for another 100 clicks, and out of those 300 clicks, maybe you get like 100 leads at a 33% conversion rate on your landing page. So you're paying like $150 for, what we're paying $1 for. We're paying $1 for 100 leads. In that case, you're paying $150 for 100 leads. And as far as the conversions, I've gone over that, what my results are with this, with these kinds of leads. Because the other thing that people would be wondering is, well, yeah, that's great. You're getting all these leads, but do they convert? And as I mentioned earlier in the video, thus far I am in profit. So this has been working out well for me. It's a cheaper alternative to solo ads. And one thing I want to mention is that if you refer someone underneath your main account, that will give your main account 100 bonus leads. So if you use this referral link, you can get this 100 bonus leads here and get 200 leads a day. And that's the max. So I'm currently getting 200 leads a day from this account, which is 6,000 leads at the end of the month, and then 12,000 the next month. So you can see how this is looking even more interesting. You're getting more leads this way. And it doesn't stop there, because if you refer yourself, so you own this account, you own this account, 200, 100, you now have 300 leads a day, which is 9,000 at the end of the month, and then 18,000 the second month. So that's even better. We went from 3,000 a month to 6,000 a month to 9,000 a month, but it doesn't even stop there, because if you chain multiple accounts, one under the other, I've done that. I've got 7 accounts. That's 1,300 leads, because I got 200, 200, 200, 200, and then on the very bottom one, it's at 100. But I got some bonus referrals on that bottom account, so that's also getting 200. So now I'm getting 1,400 leads across 7 accounts each day, which is crazy. And that's why I've been able to see such amazing results in such a short time frame, because I have all these accounts. Now, you don't have to go out and buy 7 accounts. I would say recommended is 5 accounts if you want to see decent results with this in a relatively short time frame. And if you want to, if you don't have much money, you can start with 2 accounts as a minimum, I'd say. And then over time, over 2 to 3 months, work your way up to where you can buy more accounts and get to the point where you have 5 accounts at least. Because what happens is, and this is one of the things that happened in the viewer that sent me a message, is this person had 3 accounts and they were 36 days in, but they hadn't had a sale as of yet. And this is what happens. This is the problem. If you don't have 5 accounts or more, you're going to wind up in situations like this where you're not seeing the results you want in the time frame you want. You're getting nervous, you're getting anxious, you're thinking, is this going to work? And then if you're not careful, you can talk yourself out of a good thing. You can talk yourself out of breaking, getting to the point where you break even and getting to the point where you're in profit. Because this game will really play with your mind. So that's why I keep saying, you can go with less accounts if you have less money, but you need patience. If you don't have patience, this game's not for you. So if you go with fewer accounts, you need to be patient. You need to understand that if you have 2 accounts or 3 accounts, it may take 45 days, 55 days before you get your first sale. But once you do get your first sale, it starts becoming consistent. A new paradigm forms, as I'll show you later on. Because when I started, I had no sales for the first 17 days rather, and then 16 days, and then day 17 I had my first sale, and after that it's been consistent sales. A new paradigm formed after that. So you've got to be patient enough for that ball to build, and then when it's at the critical mass, a new paradigm forms, everything else is out the window, you're now seeing consistent sales. Anyways, I'm going on and on. It's 7 minutes already, damn. Okay, so let's go into the results for the day. So for the newer people, by the way, I'll go into this in more detail, but the results. Let's go look at if we got a sale, and we did not get a sale. Let me just load up a better view of this. Yeah, we did not get a sale over here. I'm always reporting on the prior day. So we are at $62.55 for the week, and we only have 2 days left to get another sale. So hopefully we get a sale that's close to $100, so we can get this up to $150 again. But we'll see what happens. So that's that. And as far as the hops are concerned, let me show you the hops. So yesterday we still have, we're on day 4 now today, and we still have hops coming in for the old program, Social Pay. That's crazy. And we have a total of 959 hops, 551 from the one we're promoting, Right App Reviews, and we have 408 for Social Paid, the prior product. So that's where we're at in terms of hops for the day. And let me just show you something else over here. So these are the hops over time, and it seems like we're coming down in hops. We were at 1.2 thousand hops a day average, and now it's coming down a bit for some reason. But I like to see it at least at around $1,000 for my 7 accounts. So that's that, and you can see over here another look at this is what I was talking about earlier for the newer people. Nothing happening for a while here, and then finally we get our first sale, and then it becomes consistent. And it'll be the same if you have 2 accounts or 3 accounts or whatnot. You will see, it's not like this for everyone. In general, if you're not having a sale for a long time, if you do finally get your first sale down the road over here, suddenly you'll start seeing more consistency after that. But all accounts are not created equal. I've talked about this before, and I can show you proof of this over here. You can see 3 months in, 90 days in, I have some accounts that have $300 earned over 3 months, right? So that's pretty good. And then I have accounts that have done 1/3 of that, like these accounts here, $110 and $106. So there's a vast discrepancy amongst these accounts. 300, almost 300 here, 250, and then these ones are the stragglers. So you may be unlucky and get some of the stragglers, and you may have to wait longer to get your results. But it all comes down to patience over time. When you start this journey, you need to give yourself 3 months. Say, whatever it costs to do 3 months worth, that money is already gone. Mentally prepare yourself for that. I'm out 3 months worth of whatever this is costing me. Now, commit to that. Commit to those 3 months and let it ride and see what happens. Because if you give this 3 months, if you're doing everything right, the sales will come. It's just how it is. I mean, it's not only in my situation, but other people as well. There are many other people that are having success with this. If you're not having success with this, it's because you're either not sending the right. Maybe I should get into. You know what? Before I talk about this, let's get into the topic of the day, which is to go over someone else's results. Okay? I think it's better we just go over to that instead of me just talking like this, ranting. So, the person that sent me their results over here is Taslim, and he was on day 36. He was getting, let me see over here. He's saying here he was getting 250 to 350 hops each day. And I think for 3 accounts, it would be good to see that at around 450. But I think that he hasn't gotten his bonus leads on his last account, so that plays a part in this. And his accounts are not yet fully matured as well. But I'm extrapolating. Like if I've got 7 accounts, getting and I like to see 1,000 hops each day, to rack it down to 3 accounts, that would be like, 450 hops a day. That would be a good place to be at. But anyways, having said that, let's look at the rest of this stuff here, the rest of the statistics. He's on day 36, and let's see the kinds of emails he's been sending. So let's open up this, and you can see over here, one of the things I mentioned to him is that these email subject lines can be better, like post Insta Reels for $200 per day. Like over here, he's got $200 in here, which is a dollar amount, but people like to see dollar signs, and this is kind of in the middle here. If this was at the beginning, that would be better, and if it included a dollar sign, that'd be better. So this is not the most ideal subject line, but funny enough, in this account, it performed well. It got an 18% open rate, and that can confuse people. Like people might think, this is a good thing. This is a good email subject line. But what I found from personal experience is that the first month, you can write almost any subject line and you get good results. For whatever reason, I don't know why. You get like 15 to 20% open rates. Then month 2, that drops down to like 10 to 15% open rates. And then month 3, it drops down even lower. I've just found that over time. But one thing I can tell you, and let me just look at this guy's other accounts. Like you can see here it performed well, but in the other accounts, it didn't perform well. So this right here shows you the full story. Like over here, we only had 40 clicks and a 7% open rate. And over here, we have, let me see, what is this, the same screenshot? 423, 720. Anyways, my point is that could be improved, okay? It looks like he sent the same screenshot over again. But the other thing is, this also could be improved over here. Do you like posting content on social media? That's a question, and sure, it's invoking curiosity, but there's no dollar signs. It's not including that person's name to bring attention to the email. It's not invoking scarcity. There are more things that can be done to improve this email. And short training course for social media enthusiasts. This is not invoking any curiosity, any urgency. It doesn't have dollar signs. It doesn't have the person's name. This is not a good subject line at all. So right off the bat, I know that Taslim can benefit greatly from looking at my video in my description where I talk about how to write better email subject lines. So if you go to my playlist over here and open this up, let me just find the video for you so you know which video I'm talking about. There's a video that I created specifically to crafting good email subject lines so you get better open rates. And it is, let me see over here. It is, one second, it's right here, day 44. So go to this, day 44, and watch this video. Anyone that is writing email subject lines like that, or they're having problems with not seeing the results that they want in the time frame that they want, watch that video and start implementing that, and you'll see better results. Now let's go back over here. So aside from the titles that can be changed, this is a small thing that can be changed. Let's go into the rest of his statistics over here. Now you can see that across his 17,000 leads that he's accumulated across 3 accounts, and it seems like he's only got, I'm guessing he's got 2 accounts at 200 and 1 account at 100 leads a day. That's 500 leads a day. So he's gotten so far 6,000, it seems like 6,300 hops. And he sent most of them to social paid and most of them to right app reviews. Now, this is good. He's sending them to the right products. And he told me that he's sending them 10 for one and then 10 for the other and going back and forth. I don't know if he started off doing that, but that's good what he's doing there. So everything's good so far, aside from the email subject lines. Then you can see here, he sent 3,800. That is plenty to decide what's going on with this. However, he's not had a sale yet. So the thing though is that he's had a good hops per order form impression here of 101. That's very good. And he's had 38 order form impressions. This tells me there is someone very close to making a purchasing decision right here. Okay? So this is a case where someone could decide to just keep on promoting this until, like, keep on promoting social paid still until you get a sale. Or in this case, what I would do instead in this case is switch over to right app reviews and keep promoting this instead until you get a sale, because this is doing a bit better. This has only sent 2,352 hops. You've only had 2,300 hops sent to this, so fewer hops sent, yet it's performing better. The hops per order form impression is 71. So this is performing better. So because you're dealing with fewer leads, these metrics mean a different thing. Like if you were to get these metrics and they're spread across only 3 accounts, it would mean a different thing than if you, and over 36 days, it would mean a different thing than if you had someone with double the accounts in half the time with these metrics. You know what I'm saying? So like if someone had, instead of 3 accounts, 6 accounts, and instead of 36 days, they got this results in 15 days, this would mean a totally different thing. It would mean more to the person that has more accounts, because there would be less repeat clicks. Because if you have fewer people and you're just building your email list from scratch, day 0 to day 36, a lot of these clicks are going to be duplicate clicks, right? Like from the same people. And a lot of these order form impressions are going to be from the same people, repeating over again. But that's not going to happen as much as someone that has double the accounts. Then those will be spread out amongst a wider swath of people, the hops and the order form impressions. So you have to keep that in mind as well. So even though these statistics make it seem like you should be having a sale here, which you should, you also have to keep in mind that there's going to be some duplicate hops, people clicking the same link over and over again here, as well as duplicate order form impressions over these 36 days. So anyways, bottom line here is that there's one of 2 routes that you can take at this point. You can either keep promoting right app reviews until you get a sale, or switch between right app reviews and social paid still, 10 days each, or get more accounts. Honestly, that's the other thing. You need to have at least 5 accounts. If patience is something that you're is coming into question here, like you're not seeing the results you want in the time frame you want, then get more accounts if you've got less than 5. Other than that, patience. The bottom line here is patience. This is still early in the game with 3 accounts or even 2 accounts in that area, 2 to 3 accounts. There are people that have waited 45 days, 55 days before they get their first sale with 2 accounts. 3 accounts is not too much more. So that's why I'm saying, in this instance, the main thing is patience. Just keep doing the right things and eventually you'll hit that critical mass, because not all accounts are created equal. So it just may be that you have one of those, you have some of those unlucky accounts that are going to take a little longer for the leads to build. Okay? One sec, just got to get a drink of water here. So that covers that. So I think that's all I want to talk about here. Hopefully that this has provided some help to those of you who may be in a similar situation to this, not seeing the results that you want. A lot of it just comes down to patience. And to a smaller extent, it's going to be writing better subject lines, but the main thing in this situation is patience, because Taslim was promoting the right products and he was promoting each for 10 days apiece. Okay? So having explained all that, we're at 19 minutes already. Damn. Okay. So for those of you who are newer, I'm going to go over how this all works. So if you're interested in coming on board with this, what you're going to do is come over here to the description and click on this first link here. And this is going to bring up this page over here. Okay. From here, you're going to click on this button and you're going to enter your email and click Get Started. And that's going to bring you over to the sales page right over here. Now, from here, once you click this button and you sign up for My Legion Secret, you enter in your first name, last name, all that stuff. You create your first account. This is where you're going to have to pay close attention, okay? Because I'm going to show you how to set up your multiple accounts now. So once you sign in with your first account, you just sign in over here. You're going to copy this referral ID, paste it in your browser, and then sign up for your second account. That way, your second account is going to be made underneath your first account, giving your first account 100 bonus leads. Okay? The first account doesn't matter. Second account, you need to do this properly. And you can use, you can clear your cookies if you'd like, or you can paste that into a different browser just to be doubly certain. But you also want to use a different email address for every account you create. And if you're creating multiple accounts in the same day, put like a 2 at the end of your first name and last name, like Mike 2, Iser 2, Mike 3, Iser 3, to avoid any issues with the system rejecting the multiple accounts with the same first and last name. Obviously, you use your first and last name in that instance. But once you do that and you create your accounts, you can remove those numbers later on by going to the profile here. So no need to worry about that. And when you create your third account, make sure that you use the referral link for your second account to create your third, and the referral link from your third account to create your fourth. You're chaining your accounts one under the other. And if you run into any issues, support knows that people want to create multiple accounts, so they can help you out there. And one last question is about the credit card. You can use the same credit card for all the accounts. Okay, so that covers setting up all your accounts. And by the way, if you do use my link, let me know, because in this specific instance, I'm gonna have to stop doing this at a certain point. But in this specific instance, I did help out one of the viewers. But if you want my help like this, to help you out in the way that I helped out Taslim here, if you use that link, I'll be able to help you out through email, give you support, help keep you on the straight and narrow, because this game, as I showed you, is gonna play with your mind. Also, I'll give you some email swipe files, and you can use these email swipe files, like in Taslim's case, he doesn't have the bonus leads, right, on his third account. So if you use these bonus swipe files, you can promote My Legion Secret to the My Legion Secret leads themselves, and then get a sign up on your bottom account so that you're getting an extra 100 leads a day. So instead of getting 500 leads a day across 3 accounts, you'd be getting 600 leads a day across 3 accounts, which is an extra 3,000 leads a month, which is not something to scoff at, right? That's quite substantial. But anyways, let me know in the YouTube comments if you sign up. But going back to doing this whole thing, you're going to go to clickbank.com, which is the affiliate marketplace. Sign up for an account over here, which is a pretty simple process. I won't show you how to do that. But once you're signed up with your account, let me just you have to log back in now. Okay, once you log in, you're going to create a nickname, and you're going to do that by opening up this menu, going to accounts, creating an account, and selecting affiliate, and typing in your nickname over here, following these instructions. You hit sign up, and then here's your nickname. You click the nickname, this will open up your overview screen, and from here we click on this small link over here, the marketplace. This will bring up a list of all the different categories of products that we can promote. Now, we only want to promote e-business and e-marketing. This is what's going to convert the best for the leads that we're being given. So from here, we're going to sort this by gravity to bring the products to the top of the list, which are generating the most sales for the most affiliates. And then we're going to pick either social paid, which is this one over here, or we can go for right app reviews. We only want to stick with the tried and true products, especially if you're brand new. Later on, you can experiment and do different things, but this is what I would suggest to the newcomers. So right now we're promoting right app reviews, so we're going to open up this affiliate page over here. You see this link? And that's going to bring us to the free email swipe files. And by the way, when you buy My Legion Secret, they will upsell you to get some swipe files, but you don't need those because we're using the ones provided to us for free over here. So we are on email number 4. So I'll open this up and let me just drag this over here. All we do is we copy this, Control C, highlight it, Control C, come over here, hit the mailing system, select our leads, and Control V, paste that in here. And then we copy the body, highlight all of this, Control C, and paste that in over here. Click inside this box, press Control A to highlight the text, press Control V to paste that in. Now, we just need to change this up a bit. Put in our name over here, and where it says name in brackets, that's telling you to use a short code up here, which is going to replace that with that person's actual first name. So if you grab this short code, first name fix, copy it, paste it over top of this, that's going to replace that with that person's actual first name. Just going to make some spelling changes over here, and that covers that. So now, where we put our link is right over here. We come back over here, we click on promote, and then we put in a tracking ID. I like to use WAR, Right App Reviews, acronym for the product, and then MLGS1 for the first MLGS account. Then we hit generate hop links, click this button to copy the hop link. We come back over here, click this button, paste it in, Control V, and there we go, we got our link in there. We hit perfect timing to send this email out to when the leads are most likely to see it and open it. And now that that's all set up, everything looks good over here, then we hit send email, okay? This will be sent out to all your leads. Once that's done, we have to wait 23 hours, basically 1 day, before we can mail out again for this account. And by the way, I always have people asking me about this, so let me just bring this up over here. So the email that we used was this email right over here, and this is the subject line that I used, this one right over here. These are some alternative subject lines that I wrote up, but this is the subject line that I used. And by the way, I remember the other day I tried using a different subject line. Let me just show you that. What did I do here? I used this. See this, $600 to $900 a week, complete your application first name fix. This is the new subject line I tried out. Instead of everything okay, question mark, or everything okay, first name fix, like everything okay, Bob, question mark. I found that that didn't get a very good open rate overall. And when I switched to doing this, I just experimented to see how this would do instead. It does look like I got better results. If I go to my home screen, you can see that that got 174 clicks, 10% open rate. And you can see how that contrasts with the rest of the emails. It did pretty decent because this is another one that doesn't do particularly well. Your first job payment, first name fix. You can see that it would have been like this most likely if I didn't change it. If I put just everything okay, I would have likely gotten something similar to this. But it did better than that. It did twice that. And if I look at my statistics and go back into the past, you can see everything okay here. This one here. You can see how it didn't perform very well here. 91 clicks versus the other ones around it, like double that over here. So this doesn't perform very well anymore for me. I don't remember if it did ever perform well, actually. But this change did help. Going off on tangent a little bit there. But anyways, back to sending out the emails. So once we've sent out the email for our first account, what we're going to do then is send it out for the rest of the accounts, right? So we right-click this tab here, go to Duplicate tab, and this is going to make the process simpler for you. On the Duplicated tab, we sign out. Then we log into our second account here on the Duplicated tab. And this is going to make it easier because we're copying and pasting the data over. So on the second tab, we are going to go to Mailing System, select our leads, come back a tab, and then from here, okay, now everything's going to be gone now, but let's pretend that, let me see, which one should we load up here? Let's load up, okay, let's just load up this one and say that this is what we were sending, okay? I don't remember what the exact one, I think it was, anyways, let's say this is the email that we were sending. All we'd do is we'd copy the subject over here and then paste that in over here, right? That's why we leave this open, so that we can copy the body as well over here. So you click inside here, Control A, Control C, and then come back over here, click inside here, Control A, Control V, paste over top of it. It makes sending out the second email faster. Then you click anywhere on this link, open it up with this button, and replace this with, it's already got a 2 in here. Anyways, if this was the second account and I was copying from the first account, this would not show a 2 here. This would show, I must be logged into my second account here or something, I don't know. This would show a 1 over here, right? Because we're copying from the tracking ID of the first account. And then we just need to change that to a 2 over here, right? And then once we do that, then we'd hit perfect timing and hit send email over here. And then we'd be done for our second account. So that's the process. It's just a simple matter of copying and pasting and repeating that over for all your accounts. And once you're done, it'll be, 10 minutes or 5 minutes in my case. Initially, it'll take you a bit longer, but you can get it down to where it's 5 to 10 minutes for you to do all of this for all your accounts. So we are at 30 minutes. It's a long one. Hope you found value in it. And I'm gonna wrap it up here. So if you liked the video, do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video.